Well, airports around the country are anticipating record numbers this year as millions of Aussies prepare to set off on their Christmas holidays. Today is expected to be one of Melbourne Airport's busiest days in history as it welcomes more than 4.8 million passengers over the holiday period. Meanwhile, Sydney Airport is predicting almost 6 million passengers, including a record 2.5 million international arrivals. And for more, let's bring in Andrew Lund from Melbourne Airport and Greg Hay from Sydney Airport this morning. Good morning to you both, fellas. Andrew, to you first in Melbourne there, you're expecting what could be one of the busiest days at Melbourne Airport you've ever seen. What do passengers need to know?
Yeah, look, David, we think today might actually be our busiest day on record for the international terminal. We're expecting 46,000 people through the international terminal alone, so things will be very busy. And what better day for us to welcome a brand new international airline. You might be able to see behind me this beautiful aircraft from Junio Airlines touched down in Melbourne for the first time around 15 minutes ago. So a very exciting day for us here, but also a very busy day for us right across the terminals. So we'd encourage anyone who is travelling today just to plan ahead. And if you are coming to the airport, just give yourself a little bit of extra time because there will be a lot of cars on the road and the car parks will be very busy.
Yeah, a lot of time there. Thanks very much for that, Lundy. Greg, you think that this will be one of the busiest Christmas seasons on record for international travellers to Sydney Airport. Why is that?
Good morning. It certainly is, and we're seeing our passengers go off to all different places across the world this year. We're 300,000 passengers more than 2019. So, as you said before, about 2.5 million passengers across this holiday period, and we're certainly ready here on the ground. The teams have been working very hard in preparation.
Back to you there, Andrew, in Melbourne. You just touched on it before, but if things are busy enough, you have that new airline now launching in Melbourne. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so Junio has just come in from Shanghai, which adds some extra capacity to China, which is really exciting. It came in this morning pretty full, which is brilliant for Victoria's tourism industry, but it's going out full as well. So there's a lot of people heading over to China for the Christmas holidays. International capacity into Melbourne is at 113% of what it was pre-pandemic. So there's a lot of extra seats in and out of the city, and people are really taking advantage of that over this travel period. We're seeing flights go out today, almost all of them are completely full.
Greg, in Sydney there, you have an exciting update for international passengers there as well. New scanning technology is now being brought in, and that means you can actually leave liquids in your bags, that's correct?
We're certainly in the midst of a security upgrade program here at the international terminal. What's important for travellers to understand is we are in the middle of those works, and they will see a little bit of hoarding and some changes to the travel paths here at Sydney Airport. So it's really important that our travellers follow the directions of staff. But absolutely, as you said, some really exciting benefits for travellers in being able to keep those liquids, aerosols and laptops in the bags. But please follow the friendly direction of our staff to understand what those requirements are.
Yeah, and hopefully that will speed up some of those queues. Thank you very much to you both.